What up, y'all? Appreciate you showing up, hanging out, listening to my dumb ass. Like and subscribe. So I gotta be on the move. It's a late day today, man. Shoot. But yeah. So I just watched the Grand Theft Auto 6 trailer number 2, and I actually had done a video this morning because I was stuck in traffic for like an hour. And so I was like, all right, cool. Let me just do a video real quick. And then I saw everybody was in the comments were like, yo, I can't wait to see your reaction to the GTA 6 video. I was like, huh? I didn't know they dropped the trailer because I wasn't paying attention. And so yeah, so I watched it twice in a row actually, because I was like, all right, that looks good. That looks good. Where's the gameplay? And I think we saw 2 or 3 scenes of gameplay. It was usually fast stuff, action stuff. But most of it was cinematic stuff. Some, I think, were in-game cinematics. It's hard to tell. But it looks cool. It doesn't have that GTA jank, if that makes sense. Because GTA 4 had it. 5 was better about it, but it still had it. You can still see it. It's mainly in like the motion capture performances, and it's mainly in-game motion capture performances where they can't really touch up every little single thing, right? So I don't know. I haven't seen enough of that to give me that GTA jank feeling, but what I did see was really cool, and I liked it. Soundtrack, whatever, 80s stuff, sure, fine, that's great. I was looking, I was like, is it in the 80s? Because I saw some 90s cars in there. I was like, does it have to be in the 80s, or are they just doing that because it's Vice City and the aesthetic and whatever, and just for nostalgia purposes, maybe? I don't know. But music aside, I've never been like a big, GTA has the best music, and it's just pop music from whatever era they're trying to tropicize. Actually, the music in Forza Horizon is way better. Just saying. But I really like Lucia. She has some cake with nice frosting. I don't know. I was like, I thought I'd be like, oh man, I'm gonna go to the stripper club in GTA 6 and it's gonna be cool because they got really cool jiggle physics. And then I saw her walking in that shiny dress. I was like, oh, okay. But you know what I do like? Outside of the jiggle physics. Dude, what was his name? Something Duval? I forgot his first name already. The voice actor, I don't know who the voice actor is, but him sounds really like, yeah, I could listen to a dude talking about stuff for the whole however many hours GTA 6 is. I'm fine with that. He has a cool voice, she's cool, they're both, it's a cool Bonnie and Clyde type of thing. If it is that, we don't really know, we're assuming it, but it might be, who knows. Yeah, it looked interesting, and I think the one of the main things about it, once again, it is the cutscene, so who knows, but the world feels more dense, more alive, I guess you could call it, but it feels more dense. Now, is that going to translate into actual, you can, well, not go into every building, but break into every building? I mean, because it's locked, but you're like, hey, you can pick a lock, and then you go pick a lock, and you pick the lock, and then you go into any building you want to go into. Of course, that'd be ridiculous, and that'd be just too much. But yeah, man, that's a good trailer. Now I know they're gonna charge $100. Boom, and everybody in their mouth was saying, "Oh yeah, they're gonna charge $100 for it, because of Nintendo and because of tariffs and all the reasons that we all know, right?" And I'm like, sure. And then people are saying, well, they're the only company that can get away with it because people are gonna buy it anyway and blah blah blah. And I'm like, okay, sure. But that's not why they sold so many copies of Grand Theft Auto. They sold so many copies of Grand Theft Auto because they had those shark card bundles where it's like, oh, if you buy the shark card, it's like buying the game again or something. I forgot how it worked out, but it's like, oh, it's like you're buying the game again. Or if you bought the game, you got some type of shark cards and it was cheaper. I gotta look into it, but that's how I understood it, which is probably wrong. But I'm just saying, that makes more sense that they can sell over 200 million copies of this game, even though it's been out for 12 years. Still, I think the shark cards have something to do with it. But anyway, and RP. The RP servers are definitely what's keeping that GTA 5 alive. So they need to replicate that. They need to bust that out, make it just like that for the new game, and you know they'll have a hit. They'll be alright. But yeah, Lucy, she's cute. She's cool. Homeboy, whatever his name, Mr. Duval, he's cool. I like his voice. And actually, he looks different than what I remember. He kind of even looks different from like the artwork, the key art. Like I was like, oh, like I saw him when they first like had the trailer, and the dude was like, oh, come and I got some properties with paying tenants and blah blah blah, whatever he said. And I was like, that's the same dude? Like, oh, I'm just fixing some leaks. I'm like, that's the same guy? Oh, okay. Didn't seem like the same guy. He seemed real cool. Seemed like a cooler guy that I'd like to play. As far as, you know, protagonist or antagonist or anti-hero antagonist, whatever he is. Yeah. I mean, I think one thing I hope they fixed in GTA 6 is the car physics. Oh my gosh, the car physics sucked so bad in 4, yes. 5, I don't remember. I think I did steal a car and I was like, oh yeah, these physics suck. I forgot. But you know, whatever. You know, nothing's gonna be as good as Forza. So let's just be real. I can dream. And remember, I said a couple of videos ago, I want the Trailblazer 2009 SS. Let's go. Let me get that in the game. If they pop that in the game, I will be like, this is my favorite game. Even though it probably drives like crap, I'll still be like, this is my favorite game ever created. Thank you, Rockstar. You're the best. And I guess I might have to pay $100 just for a stupid car. I mean, everybody has their price, right? I probably would wait for it to be on sale if that's the only reason. But I'm intrigued because of, I mean, how they cut the trailer together. Like, oh, we got to stick together, talking like the cops and stuff. So there's probably going to be some dirty cop stuff happening there, obviously. The Vice City stuff is cool only because I live in real life Vice City. So I can relate a little bit. I'm not from here, but I've been here long enough to feel the vibe, if you will. And traveling around, I don't want to say the world, but you know, the United States a little bit here and there, and some international spots. You tend to appreciate where you're from a little bit more. And you shouldn't take it for granted. Now, I'm really talking about me, myself, or people who live in South Florida, because South Florida is kind of, I know people make fun of it, Florida man and all that stuff, but honestly, it's nice. People come here for a reason. And it's not because, oh, they can't afford to go out of town or whatever. I mean, sure, there's a little bit of romanticism when it comes to, I guess, doing like Tuscany or those, you know, Italian places, Mediterranean, stuff like that. Sure. But Florida got a lot of stuff. Miami, Dade County, yeah. And so I want to see how they capture that in the game. I want to see if they got it right. Of course, they're going to get the tropes like the alligator and probably a Florida man story, whatever. But I want to see. I mean, there's certain things about Florida I'm not going to say on film that exist, that if they put it in there, I'm gonna give Rockstar their cookies, their flowers, their props, their cookies. their muffins, their donuts, their bagels, whatever they need. Excuse me. Because, yeah, you know. Anyway, yeah, I'm interested. I'm intrigued. Am I gonna buy it day one right out the? Nah, no. Now, if it's $100, hell no. If it's regular price, maybe. Maybe. If I don't have anything else to play, maybe. But that's the thing about Grand Theft Auto. A, single player game. B, I'm not really into the RP or the online at all. So I can wait 5 years until its 10-year cycle, or 6 years until its 12-year cycle, and be like, yeah, I'll just wait till it's on sale or wherever, or when it pops into Game Pass, because it eventually will, and I can try it out then. No big deal. And it seems like how the graphics looked to me, it seems like it'll have a nice long life, if you will. And so everybody was saying, oh, it says it's the PS5 version, but I didn't see that in the trailer. I mean, maybe it was small font somewhere, but I watched it on Rockstar's YouTube page, so I don't know. And maybe it's on there. Maybe I'll watch it for a third time and see if it's on there, but I don't know. It don't matter. I mean, even if it was on a PlayStation 5 amateur, it's still gonna look better on a Xbox, because Xbox is more powerful. Xbox Series X is more powerful than the PlayStation 5 amateur. So what are you gonna do? That's just the reality. And 30 frames per second. All you idiots who thought your PS5 Pro, your Pistol Tech 5 Potato could do that game with those graphics at 60, that's some jokes, boy. Y'all are funny. No, it's not gonna do it. I knew Xbox couldn't even do it, so I was like, yeah, nah. If they downgrade the graphics heavily, they could do it. I mean, it's not impossible. They could do it, but that game will look like trash, hot trash garbage. No ray tracing, no nothing. It would look like GTA 4. Now, it would look like GTA 5, basically, at 60. But nobody wants that. Everybody wants it to look all shiny. They want the hair physics. They want Lucy's hair all boop, 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 boop. They want the glimmering glamours of her dress when she in the club, like beep, whap, whap, whap. That's what they want. That's what they're going to get. And if you want 60 frames, you better go get yourself a beastie PC. That's all. Or wait for the next gen Xbox. Hey, which is coming out in a couple of years. Hey, the year before PlayStation. Hey, but anyway, appreciate you hanging out, showing my like and subscribe. Hit me in the comments below. Let me know what you thought about the trailer. Do you think that the PlayStation can actually do those graphics? I know the Xbox can. Like I said, more powerful. Oh, this dude just cut me off. He's in an old Genesis. Ugh. I ain't gonna lie, the Genesis is anyway, I just like it because Sega. Once again, I appreciate. Hit me down in the comments, say things. You don't have to say anything. I mean, you can say what about this video, but you know, you can say other stuff. You got questions, you know. I read all the comments. At least I try to read everything, you know, and I'll try to answer any questions either in the next video or within the comment themselves. You know, I try to participate with y'all. And also, I appreciate y'all. We almost at 2,000 subs, which is dope. See, you saw that dude? That was the dude that cut me off. Anyway, he's in the Genesis. Sega. Anyway, we almost had 2,000 subs. I appreciate. And it's dope. I mean, it's slow going because, you know, it's kind of like I do videos based off of the things that interest me, not so much the zeitgeist stuff. It's just like general video game stuff, but of course more Xbox slanted. But you know, so I'm not gonna do like a pro Sony video because A, Sony's hot trash garbage, and B, they ain't got no games. And I wouldn't do a video to try to get the numbers up on my channel, if that makes sense. I talk about stuff I want to talk about. Sorry. So that's why the growth is slow, which is, I don't mind. But, you know, once again, I appreciate you guys subbing. It's dope. When I get to 2,000, I remember I still owe you guys songs. I got half a song in the chamber. I'm still working on music, so it's coming. It's coming. I haven't forgot. It's just, you know, life gets in the way sometimes, so you gotta, you know, regroup and all that good stuff. But for now, I'm still in the regrouping phase. So hopefully it will end soon, within, I don't know, 6 months or so. I really don't know. But in the meantime, I will continue to work on tracks and music and stuff in the background. Not as much as I'd like to, but I can't stop. I can't, like for me, I know for me anyway, I can't really be stagnant when it comes to doing artistic things. So I need to keep doing it. Otherwise, I'll drive myself crazy and I'll be like, bleh, I hate it. Bleh. It'll just be a video game knucklehead. So, I'll just, it's just like this channel. I'll always have this channel. I'll always be talking about video games and such because it's just fun, you know. But I appreciate y'all. And, yeah, I'll talk to you guys on the next one. Tilt away.